Okay, and we are back. So we just lost Dawn Feather, and she has fallen down a ravine and died, unfortunately. So yes, we're already down a cat, and we haven't even really began. So yeah, woke up on the wrong side of the nest. Well, yeah, I'd say you woke up on the wrong side of the nest. You just had a wonderful first day in the clan. Very, very sad. Not. No. So I got to thinking that it could be that Bite Tree could very well be Ryfer's mother, possibly. Just an idea. And that's why Ryfer decided to train under her mother. But we don't know. That's just an idea. And could be that this little darling maggot kit could be also related to them based on their coloring and patterns here. They're all tabbies or variations of tabbies. Um, but that's our clan to start with. So, and the Brookstar's just kind of hanging out in the leader's den, probably already mourning the loss of her first warrior. And Bounce, uh, Birch Pounce is over here in the warrior's den. The kits are just kind of running all over the place. I'm not sure why Amber Pelt is in the apprentice's den. Maybe she's anticipating getting one of her adopted kittens as an apprentice, or maybe she's just getting the den ready for Nectar Kit's apprentice ceremony very soon. And then we got Grey Bounce just kind of hanging out in the camp there. He's just hanging out. And we're going to go ahead and save really quick. And allegiances. Let's see, list of cats. And there is a cats outside of the clans. I haven't seen any cats show up in this just yet, so we'll see how that works. And we do have stats. It tells you how many cats you have living at any given time, the number of warriors, apprentices, kits, elders, and how many cats in their clan are now in StarClan. But that is our clan. So we'll just Birch Pounce is checking in on Brookstar, it looks like. Let's go ahead and skip a moon. So here we go. Brookstar lost a life after saving Nectar Kit from a snake. Oh no! And I was right. Bite Tree has passed due to their old age at 195 moons. Nectarpaw has started their apprenticeship, and let's check out the relationships. What relationships have conspired in the past month? Ryfer is telling a story to Hedgekit. Greybounce is watching over Hedgekit, so Ryfer and Greybounce are just kind of hanging out with Hedgekit, it looks like. Birchbounce had a huge argument with Nectarpaw, so that was a negative impact on their relationship. Brookstar is telling a story to Ryfer, so maybe she's talking about Dawn Feather or just trying to prove that there's nothing they could have done to save her last month, and maybe Debbie had something else to do altogether. We'll have to find out. Nectarpaw is complaining about Ryfer, so maybe Ryfer's just having a hard time dealing with Dawn Feather's loss. But you don't know. Hedgekit is hiding under a bush from Amberpelt. But they can't stop giggling. Uh-oh, did Hedgekit pull a prank on poor little Amberpelt over here? I'm not sure. Amberpelt is frustrated that Greybounce won't take their duties more seriously. Well, yeah, Greybounce is over here impeding on your raising of the kittens, so yeah, I'd be a little upset and peeved about that too. I mean, go back to warriors. I'm taking the kits belong to me. And Maggot Kit is talking with Amberpelt, so maybe Maggot Kit's just helping Amberpelt feel better and promising her that Greybounce isn't trying to take the other, either her or Hedgekit from the foster mama. Let's check out what's going on. We're still in New Leaf, and let's just see what's going on in the den here. Who's that? Do I got a new kitten? Oh no, it's Nectarpaw. So Nectarpaw is being trained by Brookstar, so it's already selected an apprentice for Brookstar. So this is now the new version. And she does have an accessory. I don't know if you noticed that in her kit stage, but she has some moth wings behind her ear that she's keeping. So maybe she found that and she's just keeping it as an accessory, because that's something else that's been included in this experimental version. Hopefully it'll be in the released version soon. Let's go list of cats. Brookstar is feeling happy, even though she's already lost a life. But she did save Nectarpaw, and Nectarpaw is now her apprentice, so maybe she's going to teach Nectarpaw to avoid snakes from now on. We'll have, hopefully, Nectarpaw has learned his lesson. Or her lesson? Nectarpaw a girl or a boy? Nectarpaw is a girl. Yep, okay. I was right, yep. And clan. Let's go list cats. So Brookstar is feeling happy, or maybe she's just happy that Nectarpaw has lived and survived this ordeal that she went through. Birchpound is sad that they couldn't spend more time with Dawnfeather. So apparently Dawnfeather was pretty well liked in this clan before she met her untimely demise. So that's a little sad. She could have had something. And he does have some blue feathers wrapped around his tail. So maybe that's where Nectarpaw got her idea for a moth wings behind her ear. Maybe Birchpound kind of inspired her to have it. Greybounce almost choked on their prey, so maybe you need to focus more on eating and less on the kits, Greybounce, because you're clearly overstepping your bounds here. Maggot Kit is worried others are judging him. Oh, poor baby. I promise nobody's judging you. You're too young for that. Wait till you've been an apprentice for a couple moons. Then you can start worrying about that. Rifer heard a rumor about Birchpounce, so maybe Birchpounce and Dawnflower had a little something going on, maybe. But nothing ever happened from it because, well, unfortunately Dawnflower didn't make it very far in the clan. But maybe. Hard to say. Who knows? Possibly. And then, what is going on? Hedgekit is chasing his tail, I'm sorry. Hedgekit is a little boy. So he's just kind of running around. Amberpelt is feeling sore. Sore or bitter? Can't decide which. She's not feeling too great right now. Let's see, what's her relationship with Greybounce? Yeah, she's jealous of Greybounce quite effectively, so I'm thinking that she doesn't really care for Greybounce very much. She doesn't seem to like him very much either. So there's that. Next kitty is Nectarpaw is having a good day. Well, you better be having a good day considering you almost died before you even became an apprentice, and we've already lost cats. So let's try to avoid that, please. So that's our clan as of right now. Let's check on our felines in Star Clan. Bite Tree has joined the ranks of Star Clan. She has died from old age, so I'm glad that Rifer has decided to take on the role of Medicine Cat. So she does have Omen Sight. I'm not sure what that means, but we'll find out. And she's comforting another Star Clan cat, so maybe she's comforting Dawnfeather, I'm sorry, I keep saying Dawnflower. And he's just sad that she's no longer a part of the clan, maybe, and she's wanting to warn Birchpounce about something that will happen, so maybe she's seeing something in the future and is concerned. She's wanting to tell Birchpounce, not Rifer or Brookstar, so maybe something's going on there. Maybe, possibly. We'll have to find out here. And Gustfoot is still just hanging out, just being Gustfoot. So let's go ahead and start a patrol. Oh, I'm going to save it really quick just to be on the safe side. And let's see. I think those two can go out on a patrol together, get some training in. Ooh, they caught the scent of a fox. We are still in New Leaf, so we can skip up to 3 events. I'm going to go ahead and skip this one, just because it's just the 2 of them, and, well, Brookstar does have that fierce trait. She's only a good speaker, so I'm going to go ahead and skip that one event. And then these three can start on a patrol. But it's just over the border. Found a rabbit. Excellent, good fighter, great teacher. Yeah, let's go ahead. Greybound catches the rabbit without the enemy clan noticing. I don't know what enemy clan is on the other side of their border, because I don't have another clan here. This is my only clan at the moment. I know this game does incorporate random clans as well. I don't know if the experimental version allows battles and wars to happen between the clans anymore, any more than the regular version. I know in the released version, they just kind of interact. They don't need there are no fights or anything as far as I know. So we'll see if that continues on in this version or if they just go about their own business. So that is unfortunately the last of our patrols. We don't have any more cats to go on patrol. They haven't run into new kitties yet. So we're going to go ahead and return to the clan and we're going to save. And that's not much else that we can do this moon. So let's go ahead and skip another moon. Uh-oh, Greybounce is caught outside of the clan's territory. What are you doing leaving the territory, Greybounce? And Maggot Paw has started their apprenticeship, actually, while I'm thinking about it. So Bite Tree is no longer a part of the clan. She has passed away. Dawn Feather has passed away. So, and then Nectar Kit is now Nectar Paw. And she is training under Brookstar. And now Maggot Kit is also started her apprenticeship. So let's see. Who is Maggot Paw's apprentice or mentor? Amberpelt. So, okay, so Amberpelt got to an apprentice. Although she is still taking care of Hedge Kit, so I'm not sure how that's going to work. Maybe she has requested Amberpelt to be her mentor. But I think we're going to go ahead and change that. I think we're going to make Maggot Paw Birch Pounce's apprentice. So we're going to go ahead and go to the options tabs. We're going to go to the relations tab and we're going to click change mentor and we're going to change it to Birch Pounce, I think. As you know, as a deputy, he's supposed to have trained one apprentice, but we don't have any apprentices for him to train, so he can be Maggot Paw's a mentor now. And because Amberpelt unfortunately cannot take on an apprentice while she is still taking care of Hedge Kit. So unfortunately that just was not going to work out. And little Hedge Kit is still in here. So okay, so back to the game. Where were we at? Let's check out the events. That's what happened with the relationships. So Amberpelt is sharing prey with Maggot Paw, so they've got a very close relationship, I think. Maggot Paw tells Greybounce to leave them alone, so even Maggot Paw thinks Greybounce is overstepping his bounds a little bit. Nectar Paw is frustrated that Birch Pounce won't take their duties more seriously. I'm not sure what's going on there. Nectar Paw, are you concerned about the deputy? You're a little young to be concerned about the deputy. Greybounce had a fight with Brookstar, so maybe Brookstar told Greybounce to keep his tail in line and just do his job. Not sure. We'll have to keep an eye on Birch Pounce, Greybounce, because he's been kind of getting a little pushy here, just a little bit. Brookstar is developing a crush on Amberpelt, so that's interesting. So maybe she likes the fact that Amberpelt is just taking up the reins here and wanting to take care of the kittens. And then Birch Pound is complaining about Nectar Paw, so Birch Pound and Nectar Paw are just going at it here. They're just... Okay. Anything going on in Star Clan? Sad seeing how the clan has changed. Well, the clan really hasn't changed, and what would you know? You just joined the clan, so that's kind of a strange thought. And Dawn Feather is listening to long forgotten stories about the clan, so I guess she is talking with Gustfoot, and Gustfoot is telling her about the OG clans. So maybe that's what's going on here, and she's just learning more about the life she could have had. Hard to say. So let's go ahead and start some patrols. We'll start with Greybounds and Maggot Paw, it looks like. I think that's Maggot Paw. Is that Maggot Paw? I think it's Maggot Paw. Yeah, that's Maggot Paw. And yeah, let's start with those two. And they come across the large hare. Let's see. Oh, they caught it. So I don't know if it was Greybounds or if it was Maggot Paw, but one of them caught a big old hare, and they brought it back to camp. So, and let's just go put everybody else on here. And the perch is a deep ravine. There's a lot of prey here, but the ground is very slippery from new leaf rain. Do we want to try this ravine again? Or do we want to skip it? Yay, they had a successful hunt, so that's good. Nobody else died this time, so that's good. And that was the last of our clan for this moon, so we can't go on any more patrols. It's still New Leaf, like I said. List of cats. Let's check out some relationships here. So, we've got a little bit of a crush going on over here. Let's see. Rifer, little bit of a crush. Maggot Paw. See anybody? Ooh, Amber Pelt and Maggot Paw definitely got a good relationship here. They're very comfortable together. And Rifer, he's pretty well liked by just about the entire clan. Hedge Kit, here we go. So Hedge Kit and Rifer are pretty close, so maybe Hedge Kit will want to become a medicine cat apprentice. Seems to trust her. She's pretty comfortable with her, and she really likes her, so... Or maybe he's just developing his first crush. Could be that too. Amber Pelt. Definitely got the best relationship with Maggot Paw over here. So we'll just have to see. And then finally Nectar Paw. Nectar Paw and Greybounce. Brookstar, Amber Pelt, Rifer, Birch Pound. Doesn't really care for Birch. Just starting to not like Birch Pounce. So maybe there's nothing there. Hopefully not. Oh, Nectar Paw's a girl. Okay. So that's our relationships at the moment. And then we'll go ahead and save this here, and we'll call it quits for this first episode. Okay, I'll catch y'all next time, so long as y'all keep watching.